Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to say hello, wonderful to connect, wonderful to say hi. How are you? How do you do? For those of you who will be live, yes, 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 let's do the live thing. For those of you who will be who will hashtag it or replay it, I love it. For those of you who will be on and I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, yes, 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 yes. Uh, I am grateful, 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 grateful to have you engage however it is that you are going to engage. I'm grateful. So when we think about it, right, when we think about where we are, who we are, how we are, the ways in which we show up in the universe, you are, I am, we are answers, right? We are answers. We are answers, not to everybody, but to some people, to some bodies, to some situations. We are answers. We are. And and good morning, Athalia. uh, we are answers. Good morning, Delasper. So good to see you. I've enjoyed your post recently. Your post. Good morning. We are answers. Sometimes we think that we need more in order to be an answer. We do not. We are an answer right where we are, who we are, with what we have already. We don't need more. There's some people who need us to show up and to show up prepared to serve right where we are with what we have, with our experience, with our background, with our level of knowledge, all of that, with just us being who we are. So many people will benefit when we stop second guessing ourselves. Good morning, Ray. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. As we stop second guessing ourselves and as we accept being who we are, how we are, then we benefit from that, right? We benefit from that. Um, and they benefit from it. We benefit from it because we get validation, right? We experience validation. We experience appreciation from showing up as ourselves, from being our unique, being in our unique way. Good morning, Sherry Naylor. Welcome, dear. Welcome. We show up being in our unique way. And and um and so we're answers, right? For some people, we are answers. And so when we think about this idea of being an answer, um, we often think, oh, I need more of this or I need more of that, or when I get this, or when I know I have, right? I know I have, right? Um, and and but the reality of it is all of us have experienced people benefit from us just by us being us. All of us have experienced that. People benefit from us just by us being us. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, sis. All of us have. And so we don't need more. Now, I'm not saying don't go get more because growth and expansion and becoming is a part of the human experience. So if you feel led to learn some more, to grow some more, to get some more certificates, to degrees, learning, whatever, trainings, by all means. But what I'm saying is don't wait to show up. Don't wait to serve. Don't wait until you get more in order to show up. Don't wait until you get more in order to serve. Serve from the place in which you already are. Serve from that place. And beloved, what often happens is we simply become more while we're in the process of serving. Like we become more. I can't tell you how I have grown and learned and expanded in my in my because I'm teaching, because I'm creating classes, because I'm providing opportunities for others. I grow like exponentially always. There's always some new information, some new learning, some new lessons, some new pieces to pull together because I make myself available. And so when people, right, when they come, then they pull on me for more. They pull on me for more. And and I want to be able to offer more. So I automatically will grow. So of course I'm not anti-growth, but I am as anti-waiting. I am anti-waiting until all the cards align. I am anti-waiting to you feel like you got it, what you need. I am anti-waiting for some outside external validation for you to just show up as you. Because it's almost like we don't recognize, like Moses, what's in your hand, Moses? What's in your hand? Use what is in your hand. It's like we don't recognize what's in our hand, and therefore, we don't use it, what's in our hand. We think we need something else in our hand. No. Okay. Whatever you have is sufficient for the population that you are called to in this season. And when you are called to a different population, guess what? You're going to already be prepared for that population, or you wouldn't be called. You would have already began. So my pastor says this thing of function precedes the title. That when we are prepared to receive a title in anything, we actually have already been functioning in that thing for a minute, right? When we're prepared to receive a title, we have already been functioning. So function precedes the title. Yep, it absolutely does. And so when we think about that thing, right, when we think about the idea of function and it preceding a title and all of those things, just do you. Show up as you. Show up as who you are. Show up as how you are. Show up in the way that you are to show up. Be you, and keep growing in being you. Keep growing in passion. Keep growing in being the best version of you. Keep growing in becoming. Keep growing in and when you're gonna have some pitfalls and you're gonna make some mistakes and you're gonna bump your head into something. You might need to apologize and all that kind of thing. It's okay. That's a part of life. Be willing to apologize. Be willing. Be willing to show up differently. Be willing. Be willing to receive what do I want to say? I'm trying not to use the word advice or correction or I can't think of a word I'm trying to say. Feedback, that's the word. Be willing to receive feedback, right? So that sometimes we can't see what others can see within us, right? And so it's important for you to know and be willing to do the work necessary for you to just serve. Look, and let me tell you, the idea of sowing and reaping, it's always there. It is perpetual. So if you serve how you serve, it shall be served back to you. Give, and it shall be given back. Give it unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Right? So don't wait. You are the answer already. Already you are an answer. You know, it's just like the ego, it's the ego, y'all. It's second guesses. It asks us crazy questions. Like, you sure? Are you sure you? Do you really think that you think that they? Why do you think that? Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet. Go sit down somewhere. Good morning, Dorian. Welcome. Good morning. Like, just stop it. Right? The ego will have us jacked up. And so the question really, like, the ego is questioning you being you. Because that's all I'm talking about. I am not talking about pretending to be somebody else, acting like we have more than we have, trying to say that we have an experience that we don't have. I'm not talking about any of that. I am simply talking about the notion of showing up right where we are as who we are. Showing up right where we are as who we are and doing what comes natural for us. That's it. That's it. Like, we're not trying to act like anybody else. That is counterfeit, and it's frustrating, and it's not sustainable, and it's not beneficial for anybody. So what I am saying is just show up as you. That's it. Just show up as you and do the thing that comes naturally for you to do. And keep doing it, because the more that you do it, the better at it you will become. The more that you do it, the more people know it's available for you. The more people understand the availability, right? The more that you do it. So just keep doing you, beloved. Keep doing you. Keep showing up as you. Keep good morning, cousin. Not working on the schedule, I guess. Much love to you. Okay, I know. It's good to see you, cousin. Right? So just show up as your best version. And our best changes, right? Some days our best is a 10, some days it's a 2. But it's the best you got in that day, and that's okay. It's okay. And if it's not sufficient, maybe you got to tag somebody else in and say, hey, my best not going to cut it on this job or on this situation, in this situation. Can you step in for me, or can you support me? Because I need some assistance today. I need some assistance, right? Because that might not be enough. And so when you find yourself there, first of all, you got to love yourself well. Love yourself well. Hey, we just completed our emotion empowerment course. Managing your emotional landscape is what we called it. It was absolutely fantastic. And in 2 weeks, we will start our next course, which is self-love, a gift you give yourself. So y'all know that's my flagship teaching and lesson and learning on self-love. So we will have a 4-week course on that beginning April the 8th, I believe it is, whatever that first Tuesday is in April. It's the first Tuesday or the second Tuesday right now. Oh yeah, it is the second Tuesday, April 9th. April the 9th, we will begin our third course of the year, And so I'm super duper excited. It is going to be self-love, a gift you give yourself. A gift you give yourself. So be sure to sign up. We will have that link available for you next week to start the sign up process. And I'm super duper excited about it. I am super excited. That's me. So when I talk about us being an answer, I'm an answer to some people. Like there were some people who needed to look at procrastination in their life, to look at being squaring themselves, being the best version of themselves. There were some people who needed to look at their emotions and how they manage their emotions, how they learn, those kinds of things. That was the second group. Now there's a group of people who are going to need to work on loving themselves more, better, increase, normalizing, loving themselves. And that's what it is, right? So that's what I'm doing. So I am an answer in those kinds of ways. In the teaching and learning space, absolutely I am an answer. And you are an answer in your space, in the way that you've been purposed and what it is for you to do. Michelle, hey, my sister, so good to see you, right? And so you are an answer. And so I would love to support you in any way in those teaching and learning spaces. Because when I tell you I'm a phenomenal teacher, and I am. And the thing of it is we need to know what it is that we are phenomenal at and what we're not phenomenal at. I'm never going to say I'm a phenomenal. I don't think I'm going to say, at least with the skill level I have and the interest that I have right now, you're not going to hear me say I'm a phenomenal cook because I'm not. I can cook what I can cook, but I ain't a phenomenal cook. Now, Brenda Fales on here, she is a phenomenal cook. That sister right there, coconut pie, peach, any kind of cobbler, seafood boils, neck bones. I mean, it don't even matter across the board. This one, pork chops, smothered. Yeah, she just can cook. All of it, all of it, all of it. Her and her sister Rolanda. I think Barbara too. I'm just not sure. But Rolanda for sure. So all I'm saying is know what you know and be okay with what you know, right? Be okay with what you know. It was transforming and exciting emotion session. Thank you, Athalia. Thank you. Thanks, Brian. And so I'm also phenomenal at this Self-Love Queens adventure. Look, if you want a place, you want to be with women, yes, you are and appreciated. Thank you. If you want to be with women who are ready to cultivate love for all of their parts, to honor their souls, cry courageously, to experience jubilance with sister interactions, to build muscles for celebrating her, and to gain tools to sustain the transformation, look, the weekend after Mother's Day, we will be in Gull Lake, right outside of Battle Creek, Michigan, for 4 days, 3 nights, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Thursday night. Yeah, 4 days and 3 nights. And we have a ball, laughter, love, friendship, growth, expansion, becoming, childlike play, right? Fun, food, all food. And so just click on the link, go to the link, and you'll see all that's there. I have a video that explains everything. I would love to have you. I think our capacity is around 20 women. And so I'll be looking today, this weekend, to really see where we are and start letting folk know how many spaces we have left. But it's limited to 20 women because there are only 10 rooms. And it could be a little bit more if you're okay with, and it's space in the room for at least 3 women, at least 3. But it's up to you how many you want in your room. I don't put more than 2, but if you're coming with some group of friends, you want to do 3, 4, 5, because it can't sleep up to 5, but we'll talk about that. Anyway, that's what I'm gifted at. Like, I'm gifted in that kind of thing. I'm gifted in doing that. I really am. In teaching and learning and gathering women, creating safe spaces for growth and development. So let me know if you want to be there, and if we've got to work out. And there is a payment plan. So you let me know where you are and what you want to do. If you want to be there, I want you to be there. If you want to be there, I want you to be there. Teaching and learning, make sure that you make yourself available. And we will do that every year. Every year we will every year we will make ourselves available for the Self-Love Queens Adventure and things like that. All right, beloved, as you are an answer, just as you are. You don't have to add anything. You don't have to do anything more. You don't have to, just as you are. As you are an answer, right where you are, right as you are. I love you. I really do. And don't allow your ego to have you second guessing the gift that you are. Because can't nobody do you like you do you. And if you don't do you, we don't get the blessing of the authentic you. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, all of us forfeited the right to not be amazing. You and I simply don't have the right to not be amazing. All right, beloved. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.